Hiya's and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Let's get right into our affirmations for the inner child. October 1st. Oh my. We are going right through this year. Anybody else feel that it's going by rapidly? All right, October 1st is about affirmation. I affirm myself with words of respect. My past can be a lethal poison. A healing antidote is affirmation. I could wait until others provide the affirmations I need. Better yet, I could take responsibility for my own healing. From this day forward, I will affirm myself with words of respect. My words will be based not on what I do, but on who I am. As I reflect on the God-given qualities that are unique to me, I will speak them aloud to myself. I appreciate my kindness. My gentleness is calming to others. Sometimes it is hard to be honest, but my integrity is honorable. I will continuously replace the words of rejection from my past with words of affirmation beginning today. Affirmation. Are there affirmations you like to repeat to yourself every day? Feel free to share in the comments below. And Spirit is asking me to point out right now, so the past can be lethal poison. Is there also any part of your past that can also be happy and joyous? Is the past coming up as an opportunity to use what you learned in that position for a position that you're in at this time, but not to go back to live it or to dwell in it? Was it a tool that you were meant to grab there and then let the past go? Affirmations can be very beneficial for helping with retraining your brain, especially if you were raised in a poisonous environment. If you have that, and sometimes Spirit says it's not even, this doesn't just include people who were raised in poisonous environments. There is someone here, maybe more than one person, that was raised in a beautiful environment, but yet grew up and married someone who was poisonous and was with them for decades, maybe 20 years or more, and it was poisonous. So you knew you had a happy upbringing, but you still selected someone in your life that unknowingly done a lot of damage to you, that was lethally poisonous. Okay? So this is also bringing up not to limit yourself. Spirit is saying not to limit yourself on how much do you respect yourself? And if you do wait for others to provide affirmations, Spirit is asking you to stop doing this and to start creating your own affirmations. And someone asked how, journaling. It's that easy. Write in your journal and your affirmations will start to come. Sometimes your affirmations can be very, very simple, like, I have self-respect. I am honorable. My integrity is honorable. I love myself. I love the person I've become. I appreciate my past wounds, for they show me what I do not want in my life. your uniqueness. And speaking those words, those kindness, the kind words, the lovingness, speaking this to yourself, affirming to yourself instead of externally seeking affirmations from others. Affirm to yourself that you can trust you. You are worthy. You belong. You came here to serve a purpose. And now it's time to focus on that, Spirit says. Let's pull some cards and see what Spirit has. Okay, affirmations, Gashao, praying. So praying is going to be beneficial for this process. If you struggle with affirmations, and if you do pray, those are also, if you receive any kind of positive insight from your guides, that those are affirmations, Spirit says. But putting your hand, Gashao praying is putting your hands in prayer position and up close to your heart. Kind of like you would if you were doing the tree pose without, while sitting down, So you have your hands together and in front of your heart. Hands were a big part of the birthday reading today. If you feel so inclined to check that out. All right, let's see what does Spirit have. Oh, all right. Amulets. Masks. Wearing masks. Hidden meanings. Deceit. Amulet comes here with the mask on. She symbolizes the subconscious mind or the shadow itself. This is signifying that something's obscuring your vision, making it difficult for you to see the whole picture clearly. Do you feel like you're stumbling around in the dark and nothing is going as planned? This is Emunet is stepping in, asking you to pause, review the direction you're heading, and try to understand where you are on your path presently. Optimism is an important virtue, but now it is time to take the blinders off and regain a full view. Our own perception of our circumstances can sometimes be deceptive. We did also pull the raven today for the animal spirit, if you'd like to check that out, but the raven can be a trickster sometimes. So if are you feeling deficient in the strength that you've always known yourself to have? If you are, it's really best to simply be still and try to recollect yourself, to pause and review where you're heading. Try to understand where you are on your path presently to help you understand what you're experiencing with this deceit in mind, okay? There's a lot of green, so I'm also feeling the need for you to have a peacock energy. Peacocks don't hold resentment. They don't hold joy or happiness or love either. They allow it all to flow through them. They are the ultimate channeler because they don't allow any negativity or any positivity. They don't hold on to this. They experience it. And this is what you're being asked to do. Not just experience it, but ask yourself why it's coming up. Make sure you're being completely truthful, raw, and honest as well. This could definitely have a lot to do with your affirmation. The Hierophant is looking directly at the amulet. This is also why prayer is definitely coming up. You're literally even shining a light onto Amunet. You have regained your own spiritual insight and wisdom through your prayer, meditation, your intention, your power, the empowerment you found within yourself, and your spirit guides as they are all here with you. Perhaps you even pulled your own tarot cards to release this deceit, what was hiding from you. You're shining light on it, and it's not gonna it has no place for you anymore. Yeah, completely surrendered here. Surrendered into look at this with you laying on the pentagram and these 5 swords around you. This card is feeling like a surrender to source, to Mother Earth, Gaia, and actually back to your true authentic self. Yeah, I really like that card. 5 of Swords typically isn't a card that, I mean, 5s, they're all about change. So change is definitely happening for you. So this could be showing that you have some of the things that are hidden or that are in the way for you regarding affirmation is the blame, the blockages, the acceptance of the unavoidable, clear perspective of new knowledge, clear perspective of new knowledge coming in. So you know this is here and ready for you, but yet it's still a struggle for you to accept. So you're someone here is repeating affirmations, but they're not believing the affirmations. And Spirit says it doesn't, you're wasting time. So if you are repeating affirmations, you must also feel them in your heart, feel them in your soul, feel them in your mind, feel them overcoming your body. I mean, the original 5 of Swords is all about winning or losing. This is clearly, it's definitely regarding your thoughts, your ego, your intellect, your mind. So allow yourself to set yourself free and look at this. Health. Yeah, alignment. Kenku. Alignment of energy within your body. Look at these two together. Look at that. Yeah, you're surrendering here. And here you have this health. Alignment. Out of alignment, unbalanced. So many thoughts going on. This is the way you decided you felt was going to bring you back to center. And this is ultimately what happens by you surrendering to the change that's coming. Learning how to handle and respond to things or events that happen in your life differently. Challenges, things you may call problems or issues. Even changing your vocabulary, even changing problems or issues from problems and issues to challenges can be tremendously helpful for your brain, for your body, and for your day-to-day life. Because ultimately, they are challenges. They're challenging you to see them for what they are, and to use your best judgment, prayer, and aligned health of your body to make the decision that's best for all, not just you. That's the message I have for you today. Create your own affirmation today, or share in the comments below what is an affirmation that you repeat to yourself every day. One affirmation that's been with me, I can start this by sharing one affirmation that has stuck with me for many, many years, especially if I'm going through a challenging time, is this too shall pass. This too shall pass. I haven't used that. That's just one that comes and goes in waves. And sometimes I do give that to friends when they are struggling as well, because it has worked for myself, in hopes that it helps them them too. Another one that kind of is in my energy field right now, and maybe it's in yours too. Feel free to share with me, but be here now. Be here now. And I just saw a rainbow in the crystal ball that's in front of me here. Yeah, that's winning. Winning when you be here now, in the present moment. A past moment or thought could always come up, but that doesn't mean that you must live in that past moment or relive it, unless you'd like to rekindle that or relive it. It's meant for you. There's probably a message there for you to retrieve and utilize in the now moment, and just allow that past moment to fall away and listen to your gut and have a cosmic day and tonight. Meow.